But we can start it like that, right?
I don't know if I want to.
You just throw a little bicep in there. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of ET Homegrown, where today we're gonna max out. We're
gonna flex our muscles until we cramp,
dude. Dude,
no.
It would be entirely too easy for you.
I can't do that. I can.
It's a lack of potassium. I don't know. Leave it in the comments. Why do people cramp? I don't know.
I could just fucking really just push my muscle past that limit and make it just fold inside of itself.
It's a superpower that no one wants.
Yeah.
The cramp man.
Imagine that.
If you could control people's cramps, that would be kind of. I'd hate you as a supervillain.
I'd get bullied at Sky High.
Yeah, you'd be like tummy hurt. What would they call you? Upset tummy. I am upset tummy.
So you can make other people cramp?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like fucking. It's a mouthful, but you call it like swimming after a meal. Something that makes you cramp up.
Fucking wives' tales. Yeah, no, fucking. That's never been true ever.
It's a myth.
Yeah.
You think Mythbusters ever hit that one?
For sure, dude. Mythbusters hit everything. Why is there needs to be good television like that? If TikTok was like Mythbusters in like 3-minute clips, dude, everyone would be so much smarter.
I feel like there is good television like that, but there's just so much shit out, it's hard to find. Mm-hmm. Not really just scrolling through the channels anymore.
There is definitely a lot of brain rot. I got into a discussion with my ladies because she tried to say video games is just as much brain rot as TikToks, and I was like, what are you smoking on? No, it's not. I told her, I was like, no, it's not. Number one, I'm getting precision skills in the game. Okay, number two, my reflexes, babe, bro. You don't know how many times I like drop something, right? And then catch it same hand, just lower. Like, it happens quite often. Why am I dropping it? I haven't found it out, but I do always catch it.
Your fingers are numb from playing video games?
No.
It's got to be arthritis in the fucking finger joints.
That's a fucking myth. That's a myth, dude. Can't even happen. But the argument I won.
I feel like it's a very subjective argument because it depends on the TikToks you watch and the games you play.
I just think clips that quick for any amount of time is just brain destruction compared to like a video game, bro. Because if you're getting locked into a game, you're in it for the quests, bro. You're learning characters' names and shit. I mean, when TikTok, you're watching Dr. Phil, then the next thing you see is a girl shaking booty, then the next thing you see is a cringe attack.
Cringe attack. I've seen those.
Bro, I love them. I really do. I really think I would enjoy seeing all of those people together in a room.
What if it's helping us to like process things faster and think quicker?
Not the knowledge I've seen, not the data. Yeah. Not the data I have seen, no.
Nobody's really making that argument.
No. You know, someone tried to say that the conditioning of the short-term clip and YouTube videos that kids watch, it actually affects them in a way where they're unable to commit and sit still for like long enough because their brain is so used to actively working, like new. Clip after clip, new stimulation that they can't sit without no stimulation.
And I've also heard things about like it causing like short-term memory loss because they're just fucking so because they're so hyper focused on different shit.
Yeah, no, my little brother, he's fucking 9, and we was like. I was talking to him about karate. I was like, you going to get the fucking forms or what? He's like, I can't remember. I was like, bro, what? How?
I can't remember.
What have you done to your brain? I had to explain to him how he's lying to me because he is a child and that brain should be intact. There's no reason.
I mean, you can't tell him what he can and can't remember.
That's crazy.
I seen this. Tell him?
I seen this, though. How can your brain remember that you forgot something, but it can't remember what you forgot? Yes.
Well, I think, and this is going to sound fucking stupid. I think your brain doesn't remember what you forgot. It just remembers that you forgot what you had forgotten.
That's exactly what I just told you.
No. But you said it as a question, and I said it as a statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
The answer is the question.
I think of it like your brain is the filing cabinet. It knows a file's missing, but it doesn't know what was in the file.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you meant?
Yeah. For sure.
Hell yeah.
Kind of just answered your own question there.
Dude,
That's how you learn shit. You know what I mean?
If I could remember the file contents that is missing when I forget something, whew, God, wouldn't that be cool? I think about these people who have this like photographic memory, like they read it and they remember it, or they see it and they remember it. Right. Bro, that is a superpower. That has to be modern day superpowers right there.
Every once in a while, I'll be like, I remember I put my AirPods on top of my dresser under this, but to the side of that, and it'll be there, and I'll be like, I think I have photographic memory, dude. I'll be like, I fucking remembered that just now. Or like, somebody be like, you got a pen? I'll be like, yeah, it's just right here under the desk all the way to the left. I saw it like 2 days ago.
You should really pat yourself on the back for moments like that because it's crazy. It is wicked how your brain can do that.
But I know I don't because I also forget everything. So it's like, why do I had a high moment? Just fucking run into the next thing, dude. Caught up in a spider web, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah.
They got me.
They got you, bro.
They got me.
Fuck. He said, next question.
I lost myself. It was the fucking Olympics. We didn't even explain to them that little fucking series of events is called the Olympics.
Did you guys know that what we did at the very beginning, it's a drink, a smoke, and a drink? That is considered the Olympics. That's what we do around here. That's what we do.
No, you said that wrong. It's a smoke, drink, smoke.
This is what I fucking said.
No.
When you're editing this, go ahead and delete what you just said.
All right. I will fucking like replay what you said 3 times after you pleaded that it was right.
It's a drink, a smoke, and a drink. It's a drink, a smoke, and a drink. Yeah. Oh, because you think this funny guy. This funny guy. No, you got caught frozen like Buddy at the White House the other day. I feel like we have to touch on that for half a second. I didn't watch it either, but just the whole idea of it is crazy, bro.
From the fucking TikTok clips I've seen.
From the clips that I have seen. Hey, don't act like you're any better than me. You get your news off TikTok as well, dude. Speaking of, it's back. You can get it on the App Store again. I was one of those people. I deleted it when it stopped working, and an hour later it was working again, but you couldn't download it. So I was screwed, glued, and tattooed, but now it's back. And that's when I joined back on, and I see this fool getting bullied at the fucking White House. It's pretty comical that they have that now. I didn't know. I didn't know they televised those kind of things. You know?
Yeah.
It seems kind of wicked, but transparent. I do agree with that. Transparency.
Glad they do. I believe they should.
Yeah, transparency is cool.
I don't really watch it.
No, I don't. I do clips. I got the clips.
I see the clips.
I'll tell you what. I tried to watch it, and it made me feel like an awkward part in a movie. You know what I mean? Like that cringe where I was like, ooh, I can't watch this. I got to get up and move. Because it feels like when the fucking boss at my job picks on the Somalians, it's like, bro, you know they don't know perfect English. Like, you know shit's like a setback for them.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
You're just saying it because you know they're going to smile and nod.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
But, you know, that tis the world today. Tis the world today. Yeah.
Tis the world.
It's all good though.
Tis the world.
I was just happy to see it's out there like that, you know. For the people who do give a fuck about politics, like the people who die on that mountain, if you're one of those, bro, get a fucking life. Holy fuck.
Get a friggin' life.
Get a friggin' life, you friggin' fuck. I was lingering on it, but no. It's definitely not a obsession of mine. In their way, I have been seeing this dude. He came up on the YMH podcast. He's been rubbing his asshole, smelling it, saying it's for medical purposes. And I did a little research, and he's full of shit. There's no medicals behind that, dude. I Googled it. Rubbing your asshole and sniffing it isn't going to get you any less sick. If anything, it might bring more bacteria into you. Don't do it.
Don't do it. You know what else is full of shit?
Huh.
His nostrils.
Yeah. Yeah. This creator, I can't remember the name. He's always got this little brown spot right on the top of his head. I swear, it looks like some pooey. It looks like some pooey. Watch me be fucked up and it's a birthmark. I think some disabilities and shit like that, like the ones that, you know, aren't super crazy life-changing, like a fucking birthmark, I think we can make fun of those. Those are cool. Those are fun.
Right.
You know, like a club foot, shit like that.
Yeah. Like if my homie had a club foot, I'd talk about it all the time, you know? Definitely get made fun of for it.
Give it a name. Yeah. How's Jerry today? Is it getting breathed? Is it getting air? What is a club foot for real though? Is that just
I really don't know.
Is that just
in my head, it was like
a fucking foot that don't move any.
Like somebody that got their foot cut off is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think I
was thinking stubbed foot.
Yeah, that'd be a no foot.
Yeah, I guess so.
That would be a no foot, dude.
An imaginary foot.
Can I tell you, I witnessed something in the animal kingdom I never thought I'd get to see. And then it had me questioning so much.
Tell me about it.
I see that work I was walking, bro, we had 2 beautiful days last week in Washington. 2 days where it was like 64, sun's out, no clouds. Fucking nice, bud. Fucking nice. I was at work walking around, dude. I said, fuck the car. If they coming for me, they coming for me. I'm a security guard, but no bullshit be happening ever. So I was cooling. Where I walked around, and I get to the end of my walk, and I'm seeing, because there's like a wildlife preserve that go right through the middle of the terrible timing for a cough, but there's like a wildlife preserve that goes right through the middle of the complex I work at. And there's always ducks and fucking geese, bro. Always these asshole birds. They be digging into the trap. They're real filthy motherfuckers. I don't like them, dude. They're dirty birds.
They're really not meant for the city life.
No, if I had a pellet gun, they'd all be gone by now, but I don't. And there I was walking. I see this duck on top of another duck, and I was like, I knew what was going on, okay? I knew they was fucking.
The ducks were getting it on?
Yeah, the ducks were fucking, and the male duck was on top. And it just, like, I stood there watching for a second, like, because I was, how many times do you get to see that, you know? Like a duck fucking a duck. It was kind of felt like it needed to be seen, so I stood. And then I realized that the duck underneath him is trying to get out. Like, she's, like, fucking doing everything she can to wiggle him off. And I start thinking that maybe this isn't consensual.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
It happens like that in the wilderness.
Yeah, maybe it's not by love. You know what I mean? Maybe this is not love. And then they keep fucking. I walk up to try to, like, break them up because it looked rough. I just couldn't handle it no more. It just didn't feel right.
Hey, let her go.
Yeah. I looked at him and said, she's only 13. Chill out. And I fucking these ducks were so, like, one was in fear. One was having the best time of his life. And I got close enough where I could have kicked the fucking dog lights out of them. I could have sent them in to no feathering. But I don't know. I didn't, because I was in my brain. I was like, you know what? They're in the wildlife. This is their zone. Like, I thought that. I was like, this is their home. How mad would I be? You know what I mean? If I'm raping my bitch and someone comes through and kicks me in the head, I'd be kind of upset. And so then I get in the car and I drive around because I'm like, surely they're done, right? And I drive around still going at it, but now the bitch is underneath him trying to walk away, and she's walking into the road, and there's an oncoming car that is going slow enough where it doesn't fucking run over the ducks, but he hits them with the tire and they, like, spin out. And the male duck's still on top of this bitch, digging his fucking beak in her neck, like, yeah, take it, you stupid bitch. Like, he's just fucking going after her, bro. Really doing it. And I then drive my car right at him and honk. And that gives this bitch duck enough time to, like, squeak out, like, and go away. And I just see this male duck standing there for a second. And it looks like he's got a little loop of intestine hanging out from him. And he's just standing there for half a second. And then he starts squawking and runs. Not even like a little fly. He just fucking waddles his little ass over to the little river that's running through. And I don't know. I went home thinking differently. I was like, how many animals are getting raped out there? Like, how many times is it not like consensual? Like, this is not true love. The Lion King lied.
They're just out there to procreate, dude.
All of them lied. Yeah. It's just for procreation, and I don't think the women want to have kids. I don't. I really think if it was up to them, they'd be done. No more.
This question or this story raises 2 questions for me. Right?
Please shoot.
One, do you think that the fucking thing was the duck's dick?
I don't know. I don't, because it didn't look dickish. Like, that's the thing. Because
but the animals
it looked
weird dicks.
It looks like a wrinkly, like earthworm, but in a loop, and just hanging under his ass, and it wasn't very thick. It was pretty skitty. But like you said, I don't know. Let's look up a duck cock real quick. Like,
that's crazy.
Take a little pauser, and I'm gonna figure this out. And
my second question. Answer the second question while you figure that out.
Yeah. Shoot from the hip.
Do you think these ducks got hit by a car because you got so close to them and ran them into the road?
No, because when I was driving on the road, I was on the far right going through the complex, and this dude was on the left coming, towards me, and they had walked out from the left sidewalk. So they were like walking by, and I was still over here, and this guy just fucking bang, hit him with the tire. Yeah, super weird. Let me see here.
Very super weird.
Oh, dude, I think it was a duck penis.
I
think it was a fucking duck cock, dude. Look at it. This is what I fucking saw, bud.
It was like a little worm.
Right? It was fucking weird looking.
You saw I got a fucking duck's penis.
Yeah, and this is how he was locked up on this bitch.
That's fucking live fucking Discovery Channel.
Look at this. That's what was happening right there.
Like, was the female duck like flapping and shit?
That's what was happening. No, she was like, if she could cry, I think that's what was happening. It was fear, bro. It was fear. But it did have me question shit, and I came home and I really appreciated that my wife likes to fuck me. So, and she doesn't cry about it anymore, so that's good.
That's fucking funny. What a day.
Yeah, what a fucking time to be alive. And of course, I like thought about it. And then when it happened, I was like, no. Like, I thought about the situation, thought about how, like, do I even tell people about this? Do I want to relive this moment? It was pretty traumatic. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I walked away feeling like everything I knew was a lie. Like, animals don't fuck for pleasure. Like, that was not pleasure. And somewhere in the duck's code, like, no one's teaching ducks to fuck, This is just somewhere in him. He puts his beak into her neck and says, "Take it, bitch." Like,
what if maybe you were being too judgy though? Because I'm sure there's some people out there when they go at it, it does not look like pleasure. You know what I mean,
bro? I'm telling you, this male duck had his beak and was going, just fucking digging his beak into her neck.
Maybe she said, "Fucking pull the feathers." You know what I mean? Maybe that's how she likes it.
My man. He said, "Best thing about duck pussy." He said it's locked in. I don't know. I figured there would have been more courting, more fucking. Anyway, ducks fuck. That's the moral of the story.
Get it on, yeah.
The moral of the story is ducks fuck, and a male duck in the raping mentality will get hit by a car for that pussy. Like, they could have died. Yeah, no, they really could have died. You ever seen animals fuck?
I've seen some animals fuck.
I've seen dogs get stuck together.
Yeah, dogs just fuck all the time. Maybe we just see more dogs fuck because what other animal are you around that much, I've never seen cats get it on. They fucking hide about it.
Yeah, I've never seen a cat fuck. I'll tell you what, on my list of animals I would like to see fuck, armadillos, turtles, and...
Oh, you've seen a cat fuck?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen cats get raped, for sure. I hear it more than anything. I heard it. It's a terrible sound. It's bad.
Yeah, good thing you got your cat fixed.
Yeah. That's my PSA. If we can learn from this moment, ducks shouldn't fuck in public. That should be hidden from everyone. And fix your animals.
Yeah, if you got a male cat and a female cat.
Yeah, fix one of them.
Probably get them fixed.
I wonder why they call it like getting them fixed?
Because they were broken before. I don't fucking know.
No. What you got for me, Anthony? I know you're a swimming well of topics over there.
Fucking searching through the files. It's kind of looking like SpongeBob's brain searching for his name up there. Lots of pressure.
Lots of pressure.
What have I been having go on?
Have we talked about your super awesome free thing?
Yeah, I did get the boat. I took the boat out again. It's fucking running swell. I got a few things I gotta fix. Get done a little bit of paperwork, but it's fucking adding up to be quite the swell summer.
A lot of cool stuff is going to happen this summer. I think the fishing videos are going to go crazy, but I will say the fish have not been. We have not had a fish in like fucking ever. I don't know what's going on.
It's early though. It's early. We're
been
gonna fucking hit it hard. We're gonna do everything correct. Yeah. We're gonna do everything correct. We'll be out there at 4 in the motherfucking morning if we need to be.
Tell them what you told me today. That didn't make sense. Early bird gets the worm.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing this saying going around.
Wait, really? You're like seeing it? No one told you it?
Like I saw it like online or something.
That's crazy. People are still saying it, huh?
Yeah, but they're saying early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese, or the second rat gets the cheese. And I'm just like, what are they trying to convince people to do here? Like, yeah, early bird gets the worm, but maybe if you're a little bit late, you'll get some fucking cheese.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't know the motivational like push behind that. Like, what are you trying to like? You're saying a whole lot of fucking nothing.
When you told it to me, I had never heard that. That was it. Almost encourages second best, but it's always like I think a loser made that saying for sure. It wasn't a winner who said that.
No,
it was someone who got second, and they were like, you know what? I'm good too, though. Yeah. Second mouse gets the cheese, bitch. You know. Like that's what they were thinking.
Then, like maybe something like maybe they got second place and then something bad happened to like whoever got first place and they're like, that's right, second mouse does get the cheese. Look at me and look at them.
Just like last minute, first place has been disqualified due to actually being a man in women's sports.
Second place gets the cheese.
She's this fucking real life woman. Yeah, kind of went dark there.
You know.
I really have been drinking more, and I think it's the reason my scale is not saying what I want it to say. But at the same time, I think it's also because I'm building muscle, fuck boy.
Yeah.
Like, come on. What's that saying, bro? Muscle weighs more than fat. I believe that. I do. I believe it, and I believe that's what's happening here.
I've been saying that shit my whole life.
You got so much muscle, bro.
And that's a fact.
That's a fucking fact, yeah.
You know, nobody ever doubted that about me. So.
Yeah, no. Tony and I were in our final form stages. This is by the end of this year. What you see, that's it. That's the best we could do.
Not now, but by the end of the year.
Yeah, no. Yeah. End of like 2026.
Whatever
first.
I got by the end of this year, I'm willing to maintain that.
Yeah, I think you'll have something pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I'm a boat guy. Got to get in boat guy form.
Exactly. Are you going to be the type of guy? I will say this is not a good thing to do, but will you be that guy who takes off the shirt all day on the boat?
I'll probably migrate that direction.
Oh, I'll tell you something. I'll tell it to you. There's this thing called the Hell's Itch. It exists.
That's why it's a migration process. I'll be wearing the
old tank.
The tank at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking some point. At some point, I will migrate to fucking no tank. You know what I mean?
That, dude. Yeah, I hate that, but yeah, I get you.
I was trying to figure out something that would like spark the transition process of that, but
it just felt like a whole lot of starts to words. It didn't feel like a full sentence.
That's what I could say.
Fucking cheers, guys.
Cheers. You got some catching up to do. I'm gonna let you fucking get there.
Ooh. Yeah, no, it's been a good week, bro. My kid's getting so quick. My kid, she's over here saying, proud of you, Dad. And all I was doing was driving. I had to tell her. I was like, people do this. It's cool. You don't have to be proud of me for this one.
Yeah.
But she's also telling me daddy drive, and that shit's kind of getting old, okay? It's like,
there's somebody in front of me.
Right.
And if I could, I would.
I'm trying to teach her, like, yo, red means stop. So, like, next time you say daddy drive, look at the light. Let me know if I can, you know? But it's a slow process on that one. Just started it yesterday. She's like Einstein, so she'll get it in like 2 days for sure. I always say that. She's a smart cookie for sure.
They say those things soak up information like a sponge.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's why you got to watch what you teach them.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because they will learn it.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She really does, though. There's times, though, where it's like even turned on more. I don't know why, but there's times where everything you say, she's saying back to you, or like the one part of the sentence that you might have slipped and was like, she's following that word.
What's the craziest word she said?
I could have swore she was saying something she shouldn't have been the other day, but I didn't put much stock into it, because as soon as you're like, yo, don't say that, then she's like, oh, say that. Yeah. Say that, okay. I could have swore after Aaron came over, she was saying the N-word just a little slyly. She was, and like I could have swore I heard her saying it, and then she like said it like 17 times in a row, and I just didn't say anything to her saying it, and now she hasn't said it again. So
I mean, you know, the whole chainsaw thing. Maybe she just heard a chainsaw.
Yeah, maybe. But it wasn't like she was just like like doing her own little thing. And so, but that's the thing too, is you got to pay attention on what you decide is like you're gonna react to, because once you react, that's what they're itching for, especially at this age. They're itching for that reaction. Oh, I wanted to talk to the podcast, dude. I was thinking if this would be cool, let me know in the comments. But I'm thinking of getting people that have the weird jobs. Like if you've seen that show Dirty Jobs, similar, but I'm not going to do the job, okay? I'm going to just have them on and we can talk about it for a little bit. Maybe not like a full length episode, maybe a little bit shorter, half an hour, just to kind of explain and see what jobs and what things that people are doing out here today in 2025 for money, for fun, for fucking shits and gigs, you know? I think it could be a cool little segment. We also got this new thing coming too that I'm going to start. I don't want to put too much hype on it yet, but it is going to be a new show with a new host that will be either incorporated into this podcast or its own. And I hope you guys like it, because it's going to be fucking fun.
It'll be sick.
It'll be a little bit different. This is kind of
about
the thing with Terrence.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the thing with Mr. T. Mr. T is quite wittily coming here to do his business.
That's going to be cool. I hope you guys will dig that.
Do you think back in the, you know how like people do that, oh, quite wittily. Do you think there was shit like that in like the fucking 1800s? Like there was a dude with a stutter that everyone fucked with, and they were like all just like that.
Yeah,
can I get a bit? Like
probably.
It had to be, bro.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the way they talked back then, it was so like fucking locked in and proper.
Yeah,
like if somebody's like, I'm pretty sure slang was like frowned upon.
Oh, for sure.
For sure, ski.
For sure. If you spoke slang, you probably didn't live in the village, bro. You probably had to camp outside on the way to the village.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Down there by the riverbed. I will say, I would have loved to be in those times. Bro, I've been fighting with this sword, bro, at fucking Taekwondo, dude. And every time I fight these people, well, to be frank, I'm fighting like the oldest kid is 11.
Anytime I fight these motherfuckers.
And my reach is crazy on them. But still, when I'm demolishing these children, I really think of how fucking good I probably would have been in medieval times. Like, yeah, I probably would have got some cuts and some slices here and there, but fuck, I would have killed some people for sure.
Would you do sword fights against fucking full-grown people?
Yeah. I do fight against a teacher.
How do you know if like somebody's like in fucking Taekwondo and challenge them to a duel?
Like what, if I'm walking down the street and I'm like, that's the guy.
Is there like a certain type of handshake? Like,
no, we're not part of the masonry or nothing. We don't got no handshake. There's a secret freckle, but I can't show you. It's in a no-no spot.
How does everybody just get the freckle?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, if you want to do some dueling shit, you got to go to like a tournament. Like they actually do those, like in the movies. They got tournaments.
You just train up for a tournament?
Yeah. That's pretty much.
But like what?
Like you train to get the next belt, but yes, you do.
How do you find people to like run spars with though? Like no way you're training with kids for a tournament. You know what I mean?
No, if I would do the adult class.
Duh. Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I do the kids class with my brother, but if me personally, if I'm going to that tournament, bro, and I keep telling the Taekwondo teacher, bro, even though, because what started out as me going for my little brother has now branched into me wanting to kick the ultimate shit out of people. And so Taekwondo is just one of the disciplines I got to learn. And I got it, bro. I don't even want to toot my own horn. I got a pretty nice little round kick, a little front kick. You know, I got nice little moves. We've been using the fucking nunchucks this last week. I've been fucking learning some shit. But dueling, you gotta know they do it, or if you start to fight them and they start to stretch their legs, that's a good indication right there. Any motherfucker, bro, I'm telling you, any motherfucker, if you're going to fight and they do one of this whole stretch your legs shit, think about it. Think about the fight.
Think about it.
Think about the fight. Think about how bad it is to you to stand on this business.
Right.
But yeah, there's no secret shake. There was a time when I walked into the grocery store and I had my outfit on, the gi, and I seen an Asian lady walk in with a blue gi on and a blue belt, and I looked at her and I was like, oh shit, I do it, you do it, and then she'd be like, oh. But I guess, you know, gotta have the fit on to really spot motherfuckers. We need to get you into some fucking cage fighting or something.
Some fucking cage fighting.
Yeah, really strengthen up that metal leg you got.
Yeah.
Bro, because I mean, I feel like with the metal leg, you could kick through concrete. Like the reinforcement's there.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure if a fighter gets that injury, like they retire.
Well, Conor McGregor didn't.
Yeah, I think he did.
No.
He hasn't really fought much since then.
Yeah, he got kicked out of that UFC. You know that? For beating his wife. Dana said, we don't fuck with that. Kicked him out. Doesn't matter how much money he makes.
A certified dub taker, dude.
Yeah, dude. He said, dude, it's so crazy because they be talking.
Don't hit women.
No, yeah, don't hit women. But
unless you're a woman.
Then fucking beat the shit out of the bitch next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Or unless that woman probably isn't really a woman.
Yeah, then beat his ass. No, what were we talking about? I had something for it. What'd I just tell you?
You were at the dojo store with the dojo. No, you were.
No, right before that. We were on to something.
We were. That's the thing that's fucked up about weed.
I know it zapped your energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We shouldn't have started off with the Olympics. You know what though? Is I know that about you, and we do it every time.
We do.
You know,
we
like
do.
It's okay.
That's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Something that's all right about that. So.
I don't remember what we were talking about, but little do you know, bro, when I do fuck some people up at these fuck, dude.
Fucking
these purple in these tournaments, dude. Fuck. When I do fuck some people up at these tournaments, trust and believe I will record the shit. And if dude, but once I like decided I was gonna do it is when I like looked up YouTube videos and shit, because bro, once I decided, it's over. But these motherfuckers that I seen are doing the fastest kicks up to your face, like 4 or 5 kicks, like they're going one, boom, boom, boom.
You did not want
bing, 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 and I don't know if
you
I
have
want
to be prepared for something like that.
Dude, yeah,
you do
but
not want to not be prepared.
The
for
type that I asked the teacher, I was like, "Yo, so the shit I looked up, bro, it looks like this is a whole lot of kicking. I'm kind of more into punching. What's up with that?" He's like, "Yeah, Olympic Taekwondo is all fucking kicks to the face." Wow. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do all that, coach. We do some fucking, I want to be the next Karate Kid, but I don't want to do that,
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe it's more like a mixed martial arts type of training you got to get into.
Well, you just say you do mixed martial arts once you've mastered a few disciplines, I believe.
They have like MMA gyms.
Oh, yeah.
Where you just learn a plethora of things, I imagine.
Let me ask you this. Do you think you could have fucking killed some people in the medieval times?
Yeah.
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 Not by surprise though. Like mono and like man on man.
Yeah.
Fucking action, lip lock. I mean, sword fighting.
I think with these genetics, dropped in the fucking day of age back then, fucking living that life, big guy. I'll make shit happen.
What era do you think you could get dropped in and like totally convince them all that you're God? Like, you know what I mean? Like, could just become the ruler of that. Like how they did with the Egyptians, you know?
I don't know, though, because fucking... You'd have to go back pretty far, because some of these, like, the Mayans were fucking smart, dog.
Dude, I'm telling you, drop me off to the cave people, bro. I'll show them all types of shit, dog. They'll over here worship. Like, they go
through that bitch like Mr. Beast, dude. Yeah. They be following me around like fucking I show speed in a foreign country, dude.
Yeah. Bro, it'd be good. They'd be over here like, oh, I'll show them fire so fast. I'll be like, look at this.
Yeah.
Fucking, what?
This is where we're gonna fucking start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give them all names. They're all gonna have the same one, so I can't forget it. You know.
Right. Just wait till I'm fucking yanking fish, dude.
Yes. When I show them a fucking fishing pole, bro. Because imagine you could pick an era where all these lakes untapped, bro. Bro, you're gonna be ripping lip on some monsters, dog.
You could bring 5 items with you,
fishing pole,
back to that, just to convince these people that you're God.
Yeah.
What items would you bring?
Fishing pole. I want to say a gun, but I feel like that could easily be snagged from somebody, and then you got some dumbass like accidentally kills you.
And do you seriously know how to make bullets?
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking night vision, bro. Just hear me out. I want a crossbow, fishing pole, night vision, because, bro, these motherfuckers, when I pop those on at night and I'm in there trying to hit a little sneak attack on me, and I'm out here, bing, 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 bing. Oh, yeah. They're going to think I'm God. How did he see us?
Facts.
They're going to, yeah. And then maybe a fucking, oh, dude. I was going to go refrigerator so I keep my meat fresh. But no, really to show them I'm God? I don't know. Probably, oh, dude, no, because your iPhone wouldn't work if you brought it back. I don't know. It's a great question.
Well, you got to think of like a simple piece of technology, but that's also not going to run off power.
It's something, though, that like when people have nothing, like they just living in caves, that if you brought would really change the bullshit. What if I brought like a wagon? No.
A textbook full of information.
Like a fucking Bible?
No, not like a Bible.
Like a fucking Bible, dude?
You could write up a fucking Bible.
Yeah.
No, like just fucking a bunch of information that like you don't have to run off memory. It's right there with you.
What if I brought like they do in Back to the Future, like a history book, so I could be like, yo, the great fucking pyramid, or not pyramids, but I could be like, yo, an avalanche happens on this day. Watch this.
What you'd have to bring like a flashlight that runs off solar, or like has one of those cranks on it.
Now you're thinking.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking, bro. If I had a fucking way to shine light, they'd be like, whoa. Yeah. Thinking I'm crazy good. Yeah. No, flashlight is good. Good. Maybe a boat, bro. Who knows? Like a fucking, bro. Because think about it. Your boat right now, if just dropped back then, would still work.
I'd have to fucking figure out where to find the gasoline and the oil. It's a fucking 2-stroke. I gotta mix gas and oil, which is crazy. But it fucking works.
Shit, you could get 4 of those fuckers on there. Fucking row.
Yeah.
Row.
For sure.
Yeah, you could teach them what slavery's all about.
Be like, this is called trolling.
Yeah.
I need 6 of you, and I will be the captain.
It said, now push my boats fast enough but slow enough. At the same time, keep this pace the whole time.
And no noise.
Absolutely no singing. Yeah, I don't know. What are you bringing back?
That's a good question.
You came up with it.
Yeah, I'd want to find like at least one like fucking book just full of fucking information that I would need. It'd have to be the right book. I don't know the one off the top of my head, but I would do some research about it.
What if you brought like a survival book, so you were able to tell them like which berries are cool?
And books can be big too. It could be like survival and other shit, like fucking woodcraft and whatnot.
Witchcraft, dude.
Yeah.
Witchcraft, dude.
I could bring a fucking Ouija board.
You want to talk to your fucking dead people?
I would bring probably, I want to say a lighter.
Lighter would be killer.
Yeah.
A lighter for sure.
I want to say a lighter. But maybe like, not a lighter, like a torch that's tied to like the fucking gas container.
Mm.
One of those.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a nice propane torch.
Right.
But that's going to run out.
Not as fast as the lighter would.
Yeah, that's facts. That's why you got to just bring flint and rock. But, you know, we don't even know how to use that our damn selves, so be pretty useless in our hands.
I would bring one of those knives that, like, the bottom twist off and it has, like, the fishing line and the hook and the fucking flint and steel and the compass. That's like 9 items in one right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said, I'll bring a little survival kit. That's like 14 items in there.
Right.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what we'd do. We'd go back in time and we'd bring the shit to save the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let us know what you'd bring down there in the comments. And when you do, leave a like, hit the comments, subscribe if you're new.
Do what you got to do.
This episode, as well as every episode, is thanks to you by Dylan Cooley.
And once again, shout out to bro for the fucking painting.
Yeah. Shout out, bro, for the painting. We talked about it in the last episode, but if you haven't, bro, go check him out. He's super awesome. His name's Nick. He does a lot of, not ambiguous, what's it called? Abstract art. That's what that is. It sees whatever you see, motherfucker. So go ahead and leave a like on his shit.
One of our most recent interviews. You can go check it out.
Check. And if you do like what you see, make sure you leave happy comments, and we'll catch you in the next one.